Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. It is April 21st, 2026, and we're going to check right in for the planetary circumstance. See what kind of storyline we get for the afternoon. I hope the day is treating you kindly, everyone. Let's tap right in. Well, and the central energy. Let's see. We've got the World card, so something's coming to an end. You're leaving. With your lover. So, the sex magicians will probably be disappointed to know that their attempt at their little orgy, energy transfer didn't go as planned, obviously. Yep, we're traveling now in the challenge position. Woo, in the challenge position. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Release. You're free of the foundation that held you bound. Isn't that lovely? Oh, Oh, that smells lovely. In the subconscious, 9 of Pentacles. Your life of luxury. You're friends with the hawk? Who is the hawk? Is that Osiris? Who's the hawk? Let me get my other... Who is the hawk? No, the hawk is Horus. Please pardon me. I'm pretty naive when it comes to all this. Maybe Horus is your friend. The falcon-headed god of the sky, kingship, and vengeance. Ooh. Horus is the son of Osiris and Isis, distinct from his father, who is usually depicted as a mummified king. Horus is the hawk. Horus is widely recognized as the hawk or the falcon god. Osiris is the god of the underworld. So there was an offering, right? So this could very well be Horus with you. Wouldn't that be something? I know that pharaohs and other Egyptians and other original folks have been like freed of the curse. The curse has been broken, whatever the curse it was, against a lot of people, a lot of folks. Okay, so we got 9 of Pentacles, life of luxury, and in the recent past we got the Ace of Cups. New beginnings, renewal, innocence, innocent love, a whole big abundance of it. Intentions and expectations, judgment. You're loving, oh, for Pete's sake. Pete and repeat. Poor Pete and repeat. They're out there rowing the boat. They have no idea where they're going. Poor Pete. So we got the Ace of Cups here. New beginnings. Lots and lots of love. Innocent love. And there's judgment here. For what has been going on with divine feminines. Yeah, the Hierophant is here. And we've got strength and courage there and grace. Holy Spirit has, so the Holy Spirit there were very heinous things happening in the astral realm. to the people of trying, right? Christed beings. You got your flesh suit, your dream suit, and then your higher self, and everybody's like, oh no, blasphemy. It's like, oh, whatever. You're the daughter of a lion, perhaps. Perhaps you have the strength and the will of a lion. Perhaps you are from Lyra. Perhaps the cat is your familiar, your grace. In the near future, I think that's what it is. It could very well be what it is. Who knows? Take it as it resonates. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Freedom. You're not trapped. You're being released. These divine feminines are being released. The judgment is that these ones were casting false reports to the ancestry, and they were giving the crash and shattering the heart of these high value women, and then leaving them here because we got nasty pimps here who found their sacral energy a drug. They were getting high on it, or that's what they were using to manifest their power and all that. So there was a very sophisticated illusion and ensnarement thing going on in the previous chapters, but now you're out of it. Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're very confident and courageous here. You got the strength, the daughter of a lion, the Hierophants here, the Most High, recognized. Congratulations, you survived, and you are identifiable. You got innocent and pure love. It could be Horus is with you as this hawk here, ensuring that you're going to get everything that's coming to you. Could be. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything. Does Horus have a wife? Does Horus have a wife? Hathor, House of Horus. Consort. Isis. He's got all kinds of goddesses around him, consorts and stuff. You know. All right, so the lens is being looked through. Oh, that's a lot of cards. We got the Five of Pentacles here. Hardship. So you were in poverty, you know, struggling. They abandoned you. And you are Temperance. You are the ones, they abandoned you, and you were the one that was, or maybe you were able to alchemize. You were able to alchemize the conflict that this fool was bringing you. So you get a new beginning. Because you were able to alchemize the chaos energy and that nasty orgy sex energy and the black death energy, you know, and all this, just the projection, hardening of the water energy, the chaos of the mental. So yeah, so they abandoned you. You were they could have been trying to make you sick. You were having some kind of a hardship during a time of scarcity, but you were able to alchemize that, and then you were able to bring peace to it. This conflict. So that means there's a defeat for this fool who betrayed you. You're getting a new beginning. In the environment, you got the Seven of Pentacles, perseverance, harvest, and rewards. You've been working very hard just to maintain the value of your soul, to maintain ownership of it. You know, these guys have been attempting to soul harvest you, but they're not getting away with it. Hopes and fears. Empress. You nurture yourself. So you find solutions to that struggle, that scarcity. You're left there alone. You don't have anything going on. You're peeking out of the covers. They got you buried, but your inner child is peeking out. And it's like, hey. This fool has been dumping nasty freaking energy. These are experts. They've been trained in Caparot or whatever the hell that sin transference thing is. They want to try to capture the high vibrational divine women and then paint them as though they are unworthy, so they can trap them here so that their masculine counterparts can use them as their sex toys, and then they can get, you know, an advancement in their status or whatever. So there's a reward for the Empress because she was able to stay Two of Pentacles, balanced and flexible, resourceful, and beautiful in process. What can you say? Naturally. It's so quiet. Queen of Cups, Six of Cups. There might be a reunion. So the Queen of Cups, these queens are going to be reunited. There's a Page of Pentacles here who's getting justice in some kind of a legal matter. Yeah. There's some kind of a charity here from a King of Cups for the innocence of this person's love. Yeah. There's security now, and you're going to be able to recover. The star is going to be able to recover and bring life to that which these boneheads have freaking siphoned the life out of. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are persevering in their prosperity. They're very generous here. And we've got Knight of Wands, who is fearless and bold when it comes to manifesting something with the Ace of Pentacles. We're cutting out with the Three of Swords, divorcing this trauma. Somebody's in a heartbreak. The Seven of Swords deceiver is in a heartbreak because they're getting cut out. They're getting cut out from partnerships because the Knight of Swords, they know the truth of what they've been doing to the High Priestess. So there's a new beginning, and your wishes are granted, High Priestess, for your bravery and your ability to persevere. And these fellas, they are man, they're feeling real bad. They failed to stop you, to stop your transformation. They failed to stop your transformation. You're a powerful Empress, High Priestess. You could be here with Horus or, you know, Osiris, because there's that weighing of the heart, right? There is that the gift, the offering. It could be that Horus is with you, walking with you, offering you protection. I'm just saying that because of the hawk that's in your hands here. Take it as it resonates, because you also have a lion on your shoulders here. So the Hierophants here, the Lovers are here. You're in your chariot. Temperance Angel, Empress, High Priestess. They couldn't keep you trapped. You're free. Oh, they're trying though. Oh, it's just nasty. But you know, the nice thing about it is that you're not alone. You're not alone. You've got your familiar or whatever, your guardian, your friend there, and they're watching out for you. Like they're your witness. somebody is muted, not moved on. Somebody is being fake calm. They're hiding their feelings. Maybe you're hiding your feelings. Maybe you're still hurting. Or maybe there's somebody else there hiding their feelings about you, this lover situation in the territory. They're hiding their feelings. They're fake calm. There's a challenge here because of the Four of Pentacles, because of your release. You're free. The World card is here. You're free. You're in your chariot. You're leaving the Lovers. And there's a feminine there that's fake calm about your freedom. Yeah, toxic ties, karma. Somebody is freaking out about karma. They're hiding their feelings. They're here, but they're pretending like there's some sweet little angel or whatever. They're very upset over your union. This person could be addicted. They got something going on. They got toxic ties. This could be somebody who's been doing sex magic, trying to break you and your lover up. But you're free. And they're like, having an emotional chain reaction. Nine of Pentacles. Life of luxury is yours. You got the hawk there. It could be a familiar, a friend, a guardian, a witness, a lover. Take it as it resonates. Only when convenient. Used for attention, emotional utility, no depth. So somebody is sitting here. The lovers are together. It's time for them to take off, right? The chariot here. The lovers are in their chariot. Somebody is being fake calm because they have toxic ties. You're free of these toxic ties. You're successful here. And they're thinking what? They're only used. You're successful. You're coming into a life of luxury. And they're thinking that they're being used shallowly, like only for entertainment, for attention. Like they're not in a love situation. This person may have done some kind of a sex magic, and now they're just waiting to see how it works. They're probably freaking out. They're fake calm because you're free. Ace of Cups, new beginning, renewal. You've got this innocent love about you. They're trying to defile the energy, and it ain't working. They defile themselves, thinking that their projection of the energy will take it off of them and transfer it to an innocent one, a pure one that's coming into union. They want to defile the person before they can come into union. This person is sick. I hope whatever they did, I hope they're yeah. I've been hoping some really nasty stuff for this little cheap thrill. Yeah, cheap thrill boogaloo. Can't move on. So you got a whole bunch of love here. You've got a new beginning. And you've got a new beginning because somebody left you there. You were not able to move on. They had you stuck in a loop of nobody, of missing somebody, of nobody being there. And then you chose yourself. It's like, no more justifying this bullshit. You're protecting your energy now. They held you there. You're this powerful, innocent love. And they would bind you and then hex you and curse you with loneliness, whatever. And they would leave you there by yourself forever. And you're like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm walking away. This is the end. You finally got somebody who wants to be with you. And you're walking away. The message is no more opportunity. No more beginnings, no more coming in, love bombing, nothing. This is an empty room. The message says there's no people in your bedroom. You're done explaining. Nobody's been with you. You've been by yourself. You've got innocent and pure waters. You've got innocent and pure love. But you've got this nasty bitch here doing sex magic. And they're in emotional chains, these toxic ties, because they know that they're just being used to try to get your attention. To try to get the attention of somebody. To try to call judgment on you. By defiling your energy, by defiling themselves, and then trying to transfer it with their stupid magic. You've been able to reveal the truth of it, and there's a judgment here being called by the Hierophant. This is the end of the opportunity. Nobody's been in your room. This is the message. There's not been anybody in your room. You've been alone the whole freaking time, and everybody knows it. You've got a witness. Your familiar is right there watching. So we've got the Hierophant right here. Could be blessing these. There's at least there's at least 5 women that have been captive here. So the Hierophant is what? Looking at your courage, your strength, your grace, and the fact that you've endured. Your soul is weary, and these ones will not be destroying your soul. You're a daughter of the lion. You have the strength and the courage of a lion. This is the end of them. This is the end of their opportunity to defile you, to desecrate children, women, men, animals, whatever. It's the end of it. They burned their freaking bridge. They burned their bridge. This is the end of it. The Hierophant's retrieving all of the divine women and the divine men. This is the final goodbye. This is not a partial reset. This is a full-on reset. This is the final goodbye. It's irreparable, and there is no way for these hoe bags to get back. They're done. Whoever this is, she will be discovered. She was out there trying to defile the partner of this lover here. She's freaking out because you're free. You're being released. And she's like, wait, I had sex with 4 guys. I took it up all 3 of my holes. What the fuck? We got the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Again, free and released. You are free and released. They tried to defile you so that they could trap you again, so that she could get some of your energy, so she could suck on your heart space with a straw, continue to shatter your love and keep you alone. But your soul came back online. Energy return, alignment, and spiritual reset. You are free. They have to release you. The cycle is closed. It's been closed for some time, and they continue to throw magic, but that magic is going right back on him. Right now, she's still looking at there. She's smiling, but she's hiding. She's like, oh no, she's addicted. You are free of those who are addicted to your energy, to your purity. You're free of it. They wanted to come in and tag you, and then they would leave you there by yourself while they were out here running around with this person, because all they had to do is mimic you in the spirit, steal your spiritual identity, and then run your bank account and all your business over there. Whoever this person is, they're a fraud, and they recently defiled themselves trying to stop you from leaving, but it didn't work. Your soul came back online. You are free. You're being released. The lens that's being looked through is a 5 of Pentacles, struggle. You were able to be patient and bring temperance energy to it. You are a temperance angel. That is your purpose, to bring balance. And they thought that just by tagging you and then torturing you, forcing you to transmute and alchemize death energy and all this black energy that these people play in, this black magic and stuff. But it worked. Yeah, it worked. But at what cost? At the cost of the soul of a temperance angel? Your soul finally came back online. They were sucking the life out of you. 5 of Swords, conflict with a Fool. You're getting a new beginning. You were innocent of anything that they said about you. You're getting a new beginning. We got miss, wait, eager. You might be eager for it. Somebody might be eager for you. Somebody might miss you. 7 of Pentacles, perseverance, harvest and reward. You worked very, very hard on yourself to get your soul back online. And on your strength, your courage, facing your fears. All that good stuff. And we've got broken trust in the reverse. You persevered and you're getting your reward. You didn't break anybody's trust. You persevered. Like whatever they said about you, it was wrong. It was false. It was a lie. You didn't shatter any promises. You didn't cheat on anybody. These people have been magically transferring orgy freaking energy onto purity so that it would energetically be seen as what they are. But you didn't break any oaths. You didn't break any promises. You didn't lie to anybody. You didn't cheat on anybody. You didn't break any trust. You worked very hard for what it is you have. You didn't cheat. The Empress is here. I mean, you're the real deal. You got somebody out there defiling themselves so that they can defile the energy of whoever they're projecting it onto. It's pretty sick. And then they're sitting there smiling as though they're a freaking pure one, you know. It's disgusting. We've got rehearsing the past, mental scripts, guilt, self-blame, I should say. So the Empress is here. Somebody's rehearsing the past. You might be looking over the past. Somebody is looking over the past, going through the mental script. You might be revisiting some of those shadows to once again process them. I know that to do shadow work, to transmute pain, you know, you got to visit the wound more than once. You gotta clean it up. You gotta wash it out, clean it up, let it heal, and then you gotta come back later and you gotta wash it out and clean it up and then let it heal, bandage it or whatever. And then, like any wound, you gotta keep visiting it and keep dressing it until it's healed, and it takes time. But you're able to do that. 2 of Pentacles is here. You're able to be flexible and resourceful when it comes to maintaining your temperance energy. You're very beautiful. It doesn't cost a lot. It hasn't cost anybody. I mean, look, you're a natural. You're a natural. This could be your familiar. The hawk. I don't know. Oops. Oh, what happened? Thought one flipped. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. You are balanced, adaptable, stalking their socials. Somebody's secretly obsessed with you. Your flexibility. You are flexible. You are in this 2 of Pentacles energy. You're very balanced. Somebody's stalking you. They're lurking in the shadows. They're watching. Look, she's like, is it working? Did the magic stick? Am I gonna be able to accuse them of being a prostitute? They're doing this to celibate people. People with this pure Ace of Cups love. It's pretty sick, man. They have this fantasy of being with your person, your lover. So they want to defile you and then step in and then at a later date get rid of them. This is pretty sick. She's pretending to be an angel, but she's really just a Jezebel, magician. But you woke up different. The energy has shifted and you're done tolerating this shit. The truth hurts and you know what they're doing. And the tea is cold now. You're over it. You're over it. We got divine timing coming up here. Divine timing. These people are going to be stuck in a loop, talking to the void, because you're the one with talent. You're the apple. You're the one with talent. You're the one that's the daughter of the lion or whatever. And the snake is getting deleted. They tried to delete you. The snake tried to delete you. But here you are. You chose you, and they chose them. They chose them and you chose you. And your soul came back on. They were feeding on you, but because you chose you, your soul came back on. You started to nurture yourself. You started to face your fears. You started to breathe into the black energy, and you became an expert alchemist. And these people weren't paying any attention. They were too busy partying and effing the world. They're paying attention now, but it's too late. They defiled themselves just today. It was pretty wild as I and my familiar, my witness, watched the energy. As I was sitting in my workstation at work, I was just like, what the? Is this really what they do for a living? They defile other people's energy as they're in their job, working their job. They're out there effing 4 guys and then trying to transfer the energy. Pretty sick. That's what they were trained to do. I guess that's what this family of angels does. But you're not taking souvenirs from heartbreak. You're burning it in the fire. And love, these people who said love doesn't pay the rent, they're going in the fire, man. Well, that's the way it goes. They threw love in the fire over and over and over again. They burned you alive over and over and over again. They tortured your soul. They wanted you disconnected from source. And they wanted to be seen as you. But this is you. Self-love looks good on you. And these people, look at this. They're fake calm. They're fake calm. They're like, oh shit. Because you loved yourself. You chose yourself. Your soul came back on. They're trying to defile you. But they can't get past your glow. Their glow is fake. They're out there, little bit of Sally do-do-do-do-do, a little bit of Monica do-do-do, a little bit of dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, woo-woo-woo, you know? They're out there balling everybody. And you're free. You're out of here. Your glow up. It's the best filter you will ever wear. These ones are out there dressing up in other people's energy, trying to trick the other dimensional spaces about their energetic identity, and it just whatever. They're hiding their feelings because you are free. You are look, you're free of these toxic ties. You're free of these toxic ties, man. And these people are not getting a ticket to your next season. You're allowed to outgrow people. You have evolved through this brutal interference with your energetic field, and you're free. You have stopped romanticizing crumbs. You have realized that these hit it and quit it, you know, tag it and then just draw off it, you know, suck the life out of your soul characters aren't worth it. There's no value. They don't have anything at all to offer except a relentless feeding. Fuck. Sick, man. So you are free of those toxic ties, and you are denying these people a ticket to your next season. You're in the 9 of Pentacles here. You're getting a life of luxury. You built all this on your own. You're the one who glowed up on your own while everybody else was taking big shits and piling this black energy on you. You became an expert alchemist, and you just got it done. Got it done. So there you are. So somebody used you only when convenient. Somebody, look. So in the upright, we've got independence and joy, but it's in the reverse. So somebody is codependent on you, and they're not able to enjoy themselves right now. And this is balance and drama. And somebody's out of balance. Somebody doesn't have any balance in them. Somebody is up there, they're not happy. You're out here glowing, and she's there like She's trying to defile your energy, and she's smiling like a little angel, but she's not an angel. She's an actress. You got this Ace of Cups, pure love. They had you stuck in a loop, but now there's no more justifying it. You were innocent of everything that they said that you were. It was not you. Your energy is protected. And the message is that there's no people in your room. It's an empty room. You're not having sex with anybody. This bitch just went and had sex with 4 different guys. And then she tried to, she got off on it hard too. She was really excited about the idea of defiling you. But she was witnessed. And this is what they've been doing to these beautiful women for a long time. They've been defiling their energy. They've been shattering their heart with this baneful magic, stealing their honor and their reward at the gate. The Hierophant is here, recognizing your strength and your courage, and you as a daughter of the lion, or as a strength of the lion. These people burned their bridge with you. They will not ever get you back. And they burned their bridge with the Hierophant. We have a spy here, though. Delete. Yeah, they burned their bridge. They're getting deleted. These orgy queens that have been defiling pure souls. Chastity. To keep it trapped in this loop so that these pimps could pimp them out. So that they could lie in their paperwork and get a kickback or some, office of authority. You're free of this. You're being released of it. You're courageous here. You're being empowered by the Hierophant. Your soul came back on. Your energy has returned. And it's amazing, I didn't realize what it felt like to be alive until just a couple years ago. When my energy came back and I just started feeling it at the edges of the skin and everything. It's like, you can feel it. These people were sucking like 50% of the life out of humanity, man. That was their food, their sustenance. Some of these people I don't think even have an internal digestive system. I heard one of these fellas say, does she have a digestive system? I mean, these are hybrids. It's like, they're all like, ew. They're an original organic human, and they're like, ooh, she's a collector's item. And these guys, they collect original organic, and they're calling the original organic females collector's items. They're because they haven't been modified. Your soul came back online. Your energy has returned. You are free of this. As long as you are alive, your soul is safe according to the divine. Which means these people can't feed on you. They can't stick magic on you. You've got this high vibrational energy. They tried to defile you, but the message is you're done explaining. There's nobody in your freaking room. You're solitary. You've been celibate for a long time, and they have tried to keep you stuck in this loop by prostituting the energy, by transferring this orgy crap, this self-defilement onto you. And you don't even know who these people are. They just want to keep you stuck in a loop so they can continue to draw off your sacral. They're going to be held accountable and accept responsibility for what it is they've done. They did it sober. And now they're going to lose signal because your glow up is the best revenge. They can't get past your glow up. They can't stick this shit to you. They did it sober. They knew what they were doing. They got off on it hard. They really enjoyed it. But you're the main character. Your comeback is something that they cannot get beyond. They're going to get deleted. They burned their bridge. Whoever this is, look, there's no way back for them. You're leaving. Wherever you're going, I don't know who this person is or where they're at, but they were trying to step in as you by defiling you. Isn't that sick? You got these beautiful, these smiling. Look, she's smiling. She's faking it. Like, you're just out here, you're glowing. And she's out here feeding on people, right? Consuming their sexual energy. And then she's caparotting it and trying to transplant it onto you. But it won't stick to you because of your purity. Bad decision. Throughout your hardship, you have brought temperance to the conflict, to the betrayal of this fool. You're getting a new beginning. You might be eager for it. This fool misses you. You're not making decisions based in fear. You don't make decisions for your life based in fear. And that is what these people operate on. They operate on lust and they operate on fear and they operate on pain and suffering. You got your Seven of Pentacles here. You're persevering through this nastiness. You are gaining your harvest, your reward. You did not break anybody's trust. You were always loyal. You didn't cheat. They were defiling your energy just like they tried to do today. And there's a witness to the energetic assault, RAPE, if you will. The familiar is there. I'm probably going to come and pluck your fucking eyes out, dumbass. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care about the lies. You didn't shatter any promises. You didn't cheat on anybody. There's no more justifying this nasty behavior of these shitheels. They're getting a reality check. They're going silent. You didn't cheat on anybody. The Empress is here. Looking at the past, they blamed her for something in the past, and sometimes it was a bad decision. The Empress is the nurturer. They blamed her for something in the past, and it was a bad decision. Yeah, you bet it was a bad decision. She didn't cheat. She didn't lie. She didn't break any promises. They have to take ownership of those mistakes. You're a Two of Pentacles. They're stalking you, these lazy mofos. These fantasy, lazy POSs that want your life. They want your pink leather couch. They want those green flowing silk robes. They want those fluffy pillows. And they want to tell you to stay quiet while they steal your shit, live in your house. They're stalking you. This hoe, she's pretty certain she defiled you real well. Oh, she got off on it. It was really interesting. When you get to know your energy versus an energy attack, it's real interesting. Hey, bitch. Spirit was talking, but they weren't listening. And so now they're getting rejected. Now they're getting rejected. They can't sleep. Your pain isn't content. They can't sleep. They're not able to get any pain off of you. Maybe they thought by, sandpapering your bones while you were trying to sleep or whatever, that they would get some kind of an energy kick out of you. But there's nothing hotter than saying no. You got boundaries. You got boundaries. You're like, I'm out of here. And this Netflix, this orgy queen, yeah, congratulations. You sponsored the circus. Now you're trapped. Now you're trapped. Miss Orgy Queen. It's pretty sick. You know? They steal the love out of shattered hearts of people who are glowing fantastically with their baneful magic. And then they walk around smiling like there's this beautiful angel when they're just the most ruthless, malicious, egotistical, arrogant piece of shit. play acting, these lazy pieces of shit play acting like they're actual creator or creatress. They don't produce, create, share anything. They just fuck a lot. You're a beloved child of the Most High. Somebody's hiding their feelings there. Tried to defile you, but you're free. They're confused. They're like, oh no, you're free of these toxic ties. They don't get to go where you're going. You evolve through this challenge. You are free to go. You're no longer going to get scarcity. You're leaving that behind. We got some folks who are running. They're running. You might be running. You might be like, I'm out of here. Or maybe because you're free of these toxic ties are running. Freedom. You might be running for the line, running for the finish line. You got a life of luxury coming up. Because they only used you when convenient. They left you alone. They stole your joy. And you didn't cry about it. You knew, you figured out they were just shallow hell. There was no depth to them. It wasn't worth it. They were just a fake fraud. They're undergoing some kind of a ego death or whatever. You didn't cry about it. You're not crying about it. They're in a downward spiral. Probably one of those one of her wands that she had an encounter with recently. You got an innocent Ace of Cups love here. They had you stuck in a loop, but you're done explaining. There's no more justifying what they've been doing here. Energy protection. Your energy is protected. The message is coming in, instant messaging. Your room is empty. There's nobody in your house. There's nobody in your room. There's nobody in your bed. You've probably already been examined by spirit to see, did you do this thing that these people are trying to make you look like you did? No, you didn't. It's the end of their opportunity. Your energy is protected. It didn't stick. It's gross. It's disgusting knowing it's happening. They're sitting there thinking they're all fucking sexy and shit, getting off and stuff, and it's just nasty. It's nasty. It's the freaking nastiest thing. Somebody's in their feelings. Nobody's in your room. Somebody's feelings. It's the end of their opportunity. They're feeling a way about it. These 5 High Priestess Empresses, the Hierophant is here, recognizing their strength and their courage, and that your soul is weary. They will not be destroying your soul. Could be restoring or giving blessings, restoring inner peace. These people burned their bridge with you. They're getting deleted. They're getting detached from you because they bailed on you, man. They abandoned you and then pulled off of your sacral while they left you there by yourself. They ran their insanity through you. They put all their death energy through you. They violated your sacred woman-man essence, harvesting you as you slept and otherwise. They just got off on it, man. You were their freaking spiritual, energetic bank account. They could just come and pull off you whenever they wanted to because it's some lifetime in the history. You were bound to them somehow. They sucked the freaking life out of your soul, man. That's why a lot of people are fat and they're angry. There's magic over their minds and over their temples. Yeah. So their life of living in the moment, they burned their bridge to their life of living in the moment. They're being deleted. They're getting detached and they're being released from the life of living in the moment, from this life of ease. You are free and you are being released. Your soul came back online. Your energy has returned. Your spirit has reset. You are in alignment. And what they were doing to you in the past and recently, it was to sober them. It was premeditated and planned. And now they're going to lose their signal. They're getting detached. They're getting released because you're the main character. And you are coming back. They was trying to defile you so that you could get rejected, but you're coming back, whether they like it or not. And they did it with malice in mind, and they got off on it. They got off on it. They got off on it, man. Fucking nasty bitch. Yeah. Okay. So the shady bitch, the mask wearer that left you hanging some time ago or whatever. Let's look at this. All right. So they left you hanging. You're the main character. You transformed. You have come back. We've got a shady mask-wearing person that left you hanging, and they could be spying on you from a secret account. Somebody who left you hanging and going around. So they're trying to get back into your energy. Left you hanging round and around. This shady character spying on you from a secret account. You're the main character. They're losing signal though. They're losing signal. They abandoned you, the temperance angel. You were able to alchemize everything and come into your higher purpose during this stupid conflict, this betrayal. You're getting a new beginning because the fool, you are free of the fool who misses you. You're not making decisions based on fear. They can't stop you. You're getting your wish. You're getting your wish. Seven of Pentacles, perseverance. You're coming into your reward. You didn't break anybody's trust. You didn't lie. You didn't cheat. You didn't steal. You didn't shatter any promises. We got silence. Mixed signals. Somebody's going through a reality check. Whoever this is, they're being silenced. They're going through a reality check because they were sending mixed signals, like they were lying on you. You didn't break anybody's trust. You're getting your reward. Whoever this is that orgy queen or whatever. She was trying to silence you. Getting a reality check. They're getting blocked. You're getting your reward. They want, but you didn't lie. You didn't cheat. You didn't break anybody's trust. So somebody's being silenced. This person that tried to defile you, this toxic tie, they could be running. They leave energy signatures, man, when they project this stuff out. The Empress is here looking at the past of this person who blamed her, who found her guilty, who tortured her for something that she was not guilty of. They made very bad decisions. And they will accept ownership of that. These reckless sex, fake news, there was no child. They said that they had a child with you. That was a lie. They convicted you what? If there was a child, it was with somebody that was not you. They lied. They blamed you for having a child during a reckless sex affair. And then they claimed what? They claimed what the? You didn't lie or cheat or break any promises to anybody. You did not commit adultery. You were not unfaithful to your partner. But the pimp who wanted to pimp out all these high priestess empresses was able to cast the illusion that it was true by caparotting this orgy shit, this energy. But the thing that they don't know about this time is that you've got a witness that's experiencing every single minute energy shift and influx, outflux. These people are stupid. You're balanced. You're balanced. And these people, this lazy hoe bag that does magic to transfer her hoism on people, is sitting there getting a reality check. She's in a trap. She trapped herself. She freaking went and hoarded herself out to at least 4 guys, then tried to chariot transfer the energy onto a celibate, pure energy of a woman with a magnificent glow. It looks like whoever this spiritual guru is that she was entertaining is having a downward spiral. They're in a trap. These people, they pretend to love you, but they hate you. Yeah, they can't sleep. God is fed up. Divine Masculine is fed up. Divine Masculine is fed up with this toxic lifestyle being transferred onto the Queen Bee. She's not this energy. But they've been using this Temperance Angel Empress High Priestess to transfer their sick energy onto. They've been forcing this high value Divine Feminine and all these others, at least 5 others, to transfer their disgusting life, their wanton sexual stuff. They just lay it on there. But now the truth is seen. They've been pimping out the energy of these high priestesses and empresses, these temperance angels. And it's shocking news. What this thug did in the history is shocking. With the no strings attached. With the I love you family. Marrying the family and then not having any strings. And then wanting it their way. They were putting people, bumping heads, and then unaliving them, and then replacing them, and then saying this big nasty story that they cheated, they lied, they were a hoe, and it was a big ass lie. They were the hoe, and they were out there defiling another hoe, and then chariot transferring that energy onto high value Empresses, High Priestesses. Why? Because your energy is a drug to them. They need it. They rely on it. They have to have it in order to do their magic and to appear powerful. Because they don't have any credit. They're being rejected. You turned your back on them. And that's bad news. Because it was your spiritual gifts that they were addicted to with this sex. The twin flames. And they miss you. Drinking to cope. Sleeping with people at the workplace. Goodbye. Their secrets that were there are now seen. Everybody's true colors are seen. There's legal matters for the sweet talker. It's too late. It's too late for them to pop a question, get a contract. It's too late for them to stick their nasty orgy energy onto this pure Ace of Cups, High Priestess, freaking Empress. The Hierophant is right here. The Hawk is here, the Familiar, witnessing these energy interferences. And these shitheels, you know, they really think that, they just think that they're so freaking clever, you know. And that's the one thing that the Royal Mother said. They're clever. They'll figure it out. They're out there in these principalities or whatever. They're out there trying to hook and tag and stick and poke and whatever. Infiltrate, transfer onto. Their transfer magic, their baneful dark magic, has earned them a place in this beautiful life for a long time at your expense. But not this time. God is fed up. It's not going to happen this time. So this is the world. This is the end of what's been going on here. The lovers are in their chariot and they're moving forward. Somebody is sitting there fake calm over your glow up. Self-love looks good on you. You're a beloved child of the Most High. They left you out here alone by yourself. And so you decided to love yourself. He's like, okay, man, you don't want to be with me? Fine. I'm going to choose me and I'm going to choose whatever. And then you got happy and your glow came back on. Your soul came back online. You stopped waiting for Mr. Gigolo to grant you a moment of his time. Offering and the sun. The sun made an offering. You're an offering of the sun. Making an offering to the sun. Heart wave, light as a feather. You went to see Osiris. It looks like Horus may be your familiar, watching your every move, making sure that you stay pure because you're the Ace of Cups of love, and you got this nasty little twit out there having an orgy with somebody, and they're trying to transfer that sick energy onto the offering of the sun. You guys are weird, man. They don't think anybody notices. They don't know. They're not paying attention. Like she said, they were clever, you know, but she was being facetious. You're free of this. You're released from it. These toxic ties, they're running. You're no longer going to romanticize crumbs. You realize your self-worth. You evolved through this drama, these people stealing everything from you and asking for forgiveness and you forgiving them. God said that's enough. You've been too forgiving and nobody's going to ever take anything from you again. That's enough. They're not coming with you wherever you go, no matter what you think, because you're love. You are love. And that's the thing, you know, there's a lot of folks here who didn't fight. They just loved and they persevered and they absorbed the black energy. They absorbed the death energy. They had to alchemize this disgusting, you know, all this sick energy that these sick people were transferring. And it's just nasty. But you were able to break through. You were able to give your testimony. Everybody can see very clearly that you are love. You are joy, you know. And you got these folks from the past, religious people, trying to mess with you. But look, it's your strength and your armor. You are protected from these people of the past. They're trying to curse you, hex you. The mother said that they won't be able to. They can't curse your land or your business, and obviously they're not going to be able to curse you either. You got this glow up. You're real. Obviously, you mastered yourself. There's an offering of the sun to the sun. The lions, the daughter of the lion. Look at this. Daughter of the lion. You're an offering. You were the offering of the sun. Love and joy. So you went to see Osiris. You had your heart weighed. You got the Jesus story. You got the Jesus story. Alpha and Omega. The new beginnings and innocent love. They had you stuck in a loop. You're done explaining. There's no more justifying. The message is that there's no people in your house. There's no people in your bed. And this is the end of their opportunity to prostitute your sacral or your energy. Somebody's all up in their feelings about attacking you. Somebody who's playing with your feelings is getting attacked. They were tampering with your sacral, with your sexual energy that you were holding in a pure form, and they were trying to violate and desecrate you. You are in a lover's union. You're in your chariot. You're bringing an end to this thing, and you have a familiar that's watching every subtle energetic movement in your temple, in your house, in your mind. And every one of these people are leaving energetic signatures with this magic. There's judgment here occurring. The Hierophant is here. He knows the truth about what's been happening to these divine feminines who are strong and courageous and have the heart of a lion. They are very necessary. They're very necessary. These people want the energy. They want the gifts of these high value women. But the fact of the matter is that they are necessary in the new cycle. They're not to be consumed. They need to have their soul online. They're the healers. They enliven and enrich everything with the energy, with the songs that they sing. They're the offering the teachers. So somebody's in their feelings because they attacked, these entities attacked the teachers, the wise women. They're under judgment. The wise women, the wise men. Mostly, I think the wise women. These are women. And these are women. The Hierophant is here, looking at their courage, at their strength, at the strength of the lion. There's forgiveness. Rainbow covenant. They are taken in to the robes. They're given the robes. They're being protected. They were able to self-care because they are temperance. Very well balanced. And alchemy doesn't look tempered all the time. I mean, sometimes you really have to work the energy in order to get it to stabilize. But that period that you're working it in order to get it to stabilize, that's when the nasties come in and say, see, they're out of balance. Like, dude, I got to alchemize this nastiness you just sent over here with your stupid sorcery, you know? And it's seen now, clearly. They're projecting, they're creating scenarios, and then they're pouncing on it, trying to convict somebody who has a long history of being temperance, of being solitary, of being love, of being pure with their heart and their mind and their intentions. So again, there's forgiveness. You were taking care of yourself, your mind, transforming it. These are butterflies or moths. Take it as it resonates. You were able to restructure your mind. So for me, like in the astral, they had poured acid or something into the spirit mind, and it went into like all of the veins of the nervous system. It was like ultra cringe, man. They really tried to shut me down. But some of you were able to restructure your mind and come back online, bring your soul back online. So there is forgiveness and then a renewing of the rainbow. So these people are out there trying to do baneful magic to shatter the rainbow chakra, the heart specifically, the love center. They want to suck the love right out of the heart and then say there's no love in you. But you have your familiar here, your witness, and every single nuance is known. You're getting your freedom. 8 of Swords in the reverse. You're being empowered. You're very courageous. You're self-aware. Your soul is online. Your spirit has reset. Somebody, whatever they did to try to defile your sacred essence, did it sober. They premeditated it, and they will be taking responsibility for that. They're losing Wi-Fi signal. Not every soul tie is forever. They're being detached and released from the main character, which is you, because you're coming back because of your transformation. There's an offering. You're proven innocent. You didn't break anybody's trust. You didn't betray anybody. You didn't Judas anybody. You weren't trying to take anything or steal anything or destroy anything. You're this beautiful Empress, High Priestess, there to nurture and care for and to love people and everything. And they know it. You got an innocent, pure, powerful love. They say that you're too powerful. Your love is too powerful. That's why they keep shattering your heart and giving you heartbreak and sucking out that love out of you. Because when you start feeling happy, your love is too powerful. These low vibrational entities, they can't handle it. So they're spying on you from secret accounts. Those people who left you hanging and have trapped you here in this round and around, these shady mask wearers. Look, we've got patience. We've got patience. You're the main character. You've got patience. You transform. The one thing that the divine ever asked of me was patience, patience, patience. And so I tried. But, you know, I got to tell you, I mean, in 2015, he said that 8 years was going to go by quickly. And that's 2023. Well, here we are, you know, like 2.5 years later. I don't know what's going to go. I don't know what's happening, man. So anyway, you're abandoned there, but you were able, you're the temperance angel. They abandoned the temperance angel. They forced you, they force-fed you death energy. They force-fed you black energy. They force-fed you disease and sickness and depression and anger and unsettled, you know, mental issues. And they sucked out your joy and your love, and they left you sitting there suffering. You were transmuting their nasty energy. And you thought it belonged to you. You thought life really sucked. But no, they were just stealing your love and your joy and giving you that nasty shit because you're the temperance angel. You're the Empress High Priestess. And they say that you owe them balance and temperance. You're there to help them, and therefore you owe them. And it's like, that's not how this was supposed to work, man. The past. Religious people of the past, you're no longer making decisions based in fear. The past cannot stop you. They cannot trap you or keep you. You persevering, you're getting your reward. You did not break any promises. You didn't shatter anybody's trust. You didn't destroy anybody's property or try to steal their soul. You didn't lie or cheat or steal. Silence is an answer too, honey. Somebody's being blocked. Somebody's going through a reality check. They're being blocked. So this sweetheart who just went and orgied herself into some nasty energy and then tried to transfer it onto you, Empress, is sitting here. Silence is an answer too, honey. They're getting blocked. They're getting blocked from this secret garden because they're a hoe bag. And they just tried to lay it on this Empress. And her familiar is sitting here guarding this love union. These people think that you're out here single because you're loving on yourself. But there's an offering. Like you were offered, and the offer was accepted. And you got all these other people out there that are trying to defile you so that the offer will be rejected. And that's just not going to happen. Because everything, every subtle nuance is felt, sensed, known, identified. Crazy, man. Death. So there's a lady here that's getting the silent treatment. She's getting blocked, and we've got death. She's wearing a necklace. She's wearing a necklace of a shattered heart of an empress or a high priestess. It's not her own love. It was the shattered heart chakra. And this is how that woman is dressing herself up in love. By shattering and sucking the happiness out of others. There was an offering. You made an offering. It was been accepted. You have been found innocent. Osiris, your heart weighed light as a feather. You were found innocent. You didn't break anybody's trust. You didn't want to command anybody or hurt anybody or do any of the things that these other people have been doing with their reckless sex. They said something about a pregnancy, but it was a lie. There was no child. You never had a child. They blamed you, Empress. But it was their copycat or whoever it is that they gave your identity to. And they were a bad mama. Apparently they were an addict. They had to go to rehab and stuff. They tried to say it was you. You don't even know who these people are. Things are falling apart for them. Things are falling apart for them. Everybody can see the truth. They abandoned you way the heck back there. They didn't want anything to do with you. Two of Pentacles, you are temperance, you are balance. And now they're stalking your socials. This lazy little twit has found out that she's trapped. She took a reality check there. She's trapped. Ooh, she's trapped. We got High Priestess. Miss Lazy Trap High Priestess. Fleeting memories of the past. We got knowledge, grounded. So this high priestess was discovering how to remain grounded and grow the nighttime wings in the shadow, how to go look for the little lights that have been trapped there, the childlike gigantic emerald hearts. Yeah, somebody's uneasy. Somebody's uneasy about this caretaker. There could be a rest of a circle, a laying to rest of some kind of a circle here. Because Temperance is making their move and healing the circumstance. And everybody appreciates the strength of you, your armor, your protection. Your armor, your protection for our community. Protected. You earned it while being alone. Isolated. These gatekeepers could be getting isolated. These gatekeepers left you isolated. The emerald gatekeepers. Your love was too damn big. Your love was too damn big. They didn't want you to be seen. Your love was too big. It was more powerful than anything. You're a powerful freaking Temperance healer. And these a-holes kept you hiding. They kept hiding you. You're the freaking Temperance. This is you. And they kept hiding you. Come on. They kept hiding you. This is you. This is your position. But they kept hiding you in isolation and forcing you to serve them. Temperance energy. Heal them. They kept shattering your heart and making little necklaces out of it and then saying that they were that. They claim that you don't know how powerful you are. And the fact of the matter is that you belong in that gate or on the other side of it. And it's crazy. These people tried to keep your power and potency from reaching the other side of that emerald gate. But there was an offering made, and it's been accepted. So now we got the final reset, or the final reset happening. Well, I'm going to need to get something up there because we've got, what do we got there? Well, that was just pull through the cards. Let's pull through the cards. So we got the World card here. This is the end. This is the end. You're getting in your chariot. The lovers are getting in their chariot. They're going away. Somebody is hiding their feelings about your glow and about people being attracted to you. You're the beloved child of the Most High. It's very, very obvious. You're getting unexpected income. So we got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You're very flexible in your vulnerabilities. So you are free to go. Free to go. You're being released because you are love and you are joy. You're free of those toxic ties. We've got somebody running now. They're no longer covered by you. They're being denied. You're denying those people who offered you scarcity, who offered you crumbs. They took everything from you and then offered you crumbs. They gave you just barely enough to survive. You've evolved and changed through this scenario. You're allowed to outgrow people, and they don't get a ticket to your next season. You are joy. You are love. You are temperance. You are Two of Pentacles. And the entity the evil entity has left. Return to sender. Breaking a curse. Black magic failed. Somebody was out there doing sex magic and it failed. Whatever the entity this is, it's back on them. They're not, and they're running. They're running. The number on the card is 76, which breaks down to a 13, which breaks down to a 4. The angels could be taking them out. I don't know. Take it as a resonate. So we got the Nine of Pentacles here. You're coming into a life of luxury. You've got your familiar. This hawk, it could be Horus. Somebody is out of balance. They're not able to cause you any heartbreak. You're not heartbroken. They were using you as a convenience. They tried to steal your joy, or maybe the joy is being sucked out of them now. They're no longer able to romanticize a single life. They're in a downward spiral. They're having an ego death because of an offering made to the sun, or an offering of the sun. We got reap what you sow, putting in work, growth, and nurturing, so planting seeds. So it's time to plant seeds. Somebody has planted seeds. Whatever the spiritual guru is trying to plant on you is going back. The black magic failed. Whatever this nasty thing was that they were trying to do, it failed. Why? Because of your mindfulness. Your mind and your body are in harmony. You're at peace. Your temperance. You're sowing the seeds that you put the work in for. And they keep trying to stick this evil entity onto you and this nasty crap. And it's like, it's just not, it doesn't belong to you. And you've done your work. There's no holes. There's no handholds. There's nothing they can do. You've got this pure love. The waters of you are pure. They try to defile you with this orgy magic. You most likely are celibate. You got pure energy, and you got this nasty twit that's pretending to be an angel, defiling herself and then trying to transfer it to you to keep you stuck in a loop. You're done explaining. There's no more justifying. What has just happened was witnessed in every single way, and the energy signatures have been recorded. It could very well be that somebody's getting a visit because the black magic failed. The sorcery failed, and they could be running. So you're done explaining. Your energy is protected, and the message is, the communication is that you have an empty room. There's no people in your room, and it's the end of their opportunity to play with you this way. They're in their feelings. They attacked you. They're not receiving financial growth. They tried to take your financial growth. They attacked your financial growth. It's going back on them. God said their intention shall be their gift. If they wanted you to have an evil entity attachment and no money, that's what's going to happen to them. It's the end of their opportunity to sneak into people's rooms and try to tap their sacral. Gross, man. This nasty bitch is gross. She really got off on the idea of defiling you. So they're under judgment for what they've been doing to these high-value teachers of purity, how they manage themselves, their love, their joy, their pure energy, their glow, their strength, their courage. How do they manage these challenges? They're the teachers, and they didn't want anybody to know about what it is that they know. They just wanted everybody to lay down, spread it, and just take it, full load, whatever. I'm not sure about that. They burned the bridge. They've burned the bridge. Due to your self-care and your ability to restructure your mind, to program your own mind, there is a forgiveness here. You're a sheep. There's double sheep. This is two yokes, the Alpha, the Omega, the sacrifices, the offerings. This is the close. And these folks are being deleted. They've burned the bridge. There's no way back for them over there into this space beyond the rainbow, beyond the Emerald Covenant. There's death for this person because the love she's wearing is from a shattered Empress's heart. So those karmic bonds, unresolved issues from the past life cycle, you've learned your lesson from these unstable relationships. The chains are broken, and they have burned the bridge. Again, you've got burned the bridge. They burned the bridge due to your ability to rewire your mind. And there's the emergency. They're burned the bridge. It's out here twice. right there, intentions and expectations, burnt the bridge, and we've got a bunch of delete. They can go ahead and kiss their living in the high life goodbye. And right here we've got you in freedom, and you are being released from this nastiness because your soul came back online. Your energy has returned to you, and this entity, this evil black magic entity, this orgy, whatever the hell that crap was, is returning back to them, and they're burning the bridge. You've learned your lessons. It was premeditated crap, and now they're losing their signal. They're getting cut off. They're burning the bridge. ×2. You're the main character. Your glow up is the best revenge. Your transformation and your comeback. And your patience. Your ability to be patient here. It's impossible. It seems like you're doing the impossible, but there you are. Secret accounts. Somebody, whoever sacrificed you or left you hanging, is spying on you from secret accounts. We got cycles, triggers, and lessons. You've learned them. This shady mask wearer is all up in your business. Justice is coming for the secrets in the shadow. There's a changing of the tides. Be patient. The evil entity, the black magic failed. It's going back to them. The curse is broken. And they can't get it. They can't get it back. So they abandoned you, the temperance angel. You're getting a new beginning because you were able to manage yourself well in this challenge. These dishonorable people, this fool misses you, but you made a wish. You're not making decisions based on fear. And they can't stop you. The past cannot stop you. You lit a candle. Time to light a candle. Somebody's lighting a candle. This says fall down 7, get up 8. Rise determined, unbreakable. They cannot get up. They can't get up. They're lighting a candle. You got a new beginning. The past cannot stop you. Keep the vision. Continue to dream. Third eye open. Achieve your goals, trust the process, see into the future, prophetic dreams, and clarity. You've got the eye. The eye in the sky, the watchers, they see what's been happening to divine feminine. These high value women who have been knocked down, these teachers who are here, these wise women who are here to share their wisdom with people about justice, about taking care of the inner divine. Plant seeds, build love. You persevered, you worked really, really hard. So you're coming into your harvest, your reward with the 7 of Pentacles. You did not break a trust, you did not shatter a contract, you didn't lie, you didn't cheat, you didn't steal. And somebody here is getting silence, and it's an answer to mixed signals equals clear answers. They're getting a reality check. They're being blocked because the love that they're wearing is a necklace from a shattered heart of a high priestess. This is not a real angel. This is an arrogant sorceress. So death of the great fortune. Whatever luck they thought they were getting, whatever luck they've been enjoying, whatever great fortune they have been spending, it doesn't belong to them. It belongs to whoever's shattered heart chakra they made a necklace out of and have been posing as this powerhouse. So it's the end of their great fortune. It's death to their great fortune. They're being blocked because they aren't. They're a malicious defiler, black magician. You're the Empress, and in the past, they blamed you, found you guilty for their bad decision. They had a pregnancy with somebody that they had reckless sex with, and now things are falling apart because they said it was you. It's a copycat, and it was never you. They blamed you, Empress, for being a bad mother, but it was not you, and it was not your child. And the alcohol and all of that other stuff, it was not your issue. It was the replacement. things are falling apart for them because you are able to balance your emotions. You have ascended to the highest level of human existence. Like you're an ascended master. You're a teacher. And that's what there's at least 5 on this card. These people had been keeping stuck in a loop, and they'd been pimping out the energy. They've been having orgies and all this whack stuff, and they've been laying that energy onto high priestesses and empresses because they wanted to keep them trapped here. They're addicted to their energy, their fluids, their eternal life, their nurturing. The high vibrational dimensional spaces that they're connected to. 2 of Pentacles. Somebody's stalking you. This lazy one is stalking you. It could be that they're trapped. They're having a reality check. They could be trapped by the High Priestess. Maybe they're trying to trap a High Priestess. They're trapped. They're trapped. Hidden from you. Trapped. High Priestess hidden from you. Okay, 2 of Pentacles, balance. Flexible and change. Stalking the socials is a lazy female having a fantasy. She's got a hidden from you trap. What else we got going on here, High Priestess? It could be that the lazy person is in a trap because the High Priestess is hidden from her. Yeah, the High Priestess doesn't care. Boundaries, emotional detachment, lack of empathy. She doesn't care about this person anymore. Uninterested, unbiased. They can't hide what you already know. They can't hide what you already know. It's like they're trying to trap you. So this came out like this. So it's like they're trying to hide it, but they're not able to hide it. They're really working it. They can't hide what you already know. You got the eye there, right? The eye in the sky. You've got the vision. So you can see what it is they're trying to do. And you don't care about it. You got your boundaries up. The High Priestess has her boundaries up. She knows what's going on. There's been a beautiful transformation and another one coming. Yep. So, a false person hiding their true character went the wrong way. They were leading people off course. The mother stated that they were being led down a path of incoherency. You do your spiritual, your self-care, and you're tapped into the flow of the universe. And it can see that these people are playing games with you. And they will not rise like a phoenix because there's no honor among thieves. They will not be gaining access to ancient wisdom. And there could be an ocean of suffering waiting for them. So they could have flipped or gave a twist to the mystical cat, to the divine being. And you took a step back to reevaluate and to reformat your mind. You are grounded, energetic cording and grounding with the mother, with the real estate of the mother, the house of the mother. And these people don't own you. These people don't own you. There's a detachment from the domination. You're escaping. You are free. There will be a journey, travel, and distance. Look at that. You're leaving the planet or something. Which is good news. The people who do black magic will be reaping what they sow. It's going back on them. And so it's time to honor what is ending, because F what they say, it was all lies anyway. They're dead. They're inanimated corpses. These are like dead energies consuming the living in order to pretend they're alive. So hope does not stop the karmic wheel from turning, and that was not part of the plan, man. They thought that they were going to be able to skip out on the karmic wheel, but now there's an elimination of evil. We've got evil. Those with diluted attachments, there is an elimination of evil happening here because they're exposed. Okay. They won't be starting a new journey. It's game over. It's game over because you have cut through the illusion and you can't fix them. The northern lights cannot fix them. So that's it. Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall, and they have kept you trapped here, divine, feminine, empresses, and high priestesses. They've called you and your energy and your gifts the antidote to their screw up. Whatever genetic coding or uncoding or whatever the hell they did to themselves, they're messed up. And they can't fix it. They were stealing your energy and your gifts and forcing the temperance angels to transmute this devil energy, this black, endless, black, life-sucking thing that they were holding. They said that it was your responsibility to make this thing okay, to hold it in temperance. But you're not the one that freaking called it up. You're not the one who asked for favors. You're not the one who decided to play that. This false person did. They went the wrong way. While you went the right way. And they played games with you. So they're not going to do that anymore. It's over. A beautiful transformation is coming. Those who are lazy in a fantasy and trying to do this black magic on you, it's going to fail. And justice is coming for the secrets of the shadow, who kept leaving you hanging here, spying on you now from secret accounts. You have ascended to the highest level of human existence. You keep your emotions balanced. You're an extreme temperance angel, empress, high priestess. You have restructured and reformatted the mind that they tried to destroy. You are online. You are a very sensitive, delicate transmitter, receiver, communication device of the divine. And these people tried to destroy it, and they were unable to. You were able to rewire and restructure that field, and you have been enveloped and embraced by the Rainbow Covenant. There's been an offering of the sun. You've been found innocent. You were not guilty of whatever it is that they said you did. All right? And it's the death of their fortune. Centuries have gone by. You have been tortured for lifetimes while they have been spending your money and living in your house. And it's over. That's the message. See you on the next one.